Okay, everybody, my name is Mr. Dunford, and what I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to be talking about one of the assessment objectives that go with the MySubmit exam. This assessment objective is ao2. Okay, ao2 essentially is how well you can analyze a writer's language and structure and form, and how that helps convey things like theme, plot, and setting. So it's basically your criticalness of language and your precision in analyzing it. And that's what we're going to be focused on today. So nothing else. We are just going to focus on ao2. Okay? And to do this, what we're going to do is we're going to look at some candidate answers. So right here, candidate answers. That's what we're going to be looking at today. And all these things, once again, can just be found at the OCR website. So you can get these things at the OCR website just looking at the literature section from 2010. And I believe the number of this one is A651. Okay, so here we go. We're just going to continue on to the next page. If we go to the next, just give an overview of the contents. This is the page right here that we're looking at. Alright, so for this page, a couple of the key things we need to know is right here we've got the question. Okay, with the question we've got this keyword explore, which wants us to kind of explain. Okay, that's that one. Other keywords in this thing is this idea of the relationship between George and Lenny, so we know we need to talk about the characters. And as I said with ao2, it relates to how critical we can analyze the language of Steinbeck in relation to plot, setting, and themes and characters. So we're getting right here that characters are the thing they're giving you to do in this question. And last but not least, we need to focus on this area which says so special. This essentially, for my students will know, this is our link, okay? And we need to also, for our focal point, always have our responses answer that question. This is so special because, and at the end we need to have a good link to that question. This shows that it is special because. Always bring focus to your essay. Okay, so moving down, we've got an essay here, okay? Candidate A essay, right here, alright? And this is was given, I believe, a band 2. Band 2 would equate to an A. And I'm not going to spend a lot of time kind of going over like all of these paragraphs that you see, because there's nothing in there really that does ao2. And as I said, we want to focus on ao2. Okay? So to do this, we are going to start looking a little bit more onto the next page. The next page, what we're gonna see some of this stuff happening that we need. Okay, here we go. So we've got the page here. Okay, same thing, just going through here. We've got first and foremost, right here, some criticalness of the language where he says he repeats. That's being critical of analysis of language. Okay, we're being critical and explaining why it's critical. Alright, and if we keep on going through, some more criticalness of the language, concrete suggestion. That's giving you more marks. Okay. Thirdly, the simplicity of the statement. Okay, look at what this writer's doing. He's essentially describing how it is being expressed by the character. And then he's extending it by talking about its effect. What's making it so special. That's very important. Okay, going through here. I don't see really any more that I want to really talk about, so let's just go back to here and let's just look at these a little bit more in detail. Okay, if we look at actually the first one, so if we kind of bring our attention to this area right here, okay? He repeats the story of their dream to a childlike Lenny as he would do to a simple son, constantly affirming their potential as a pair. Okay, so we've got the ao2 there, and then we have some explanation over around here, and then look right here. Sorry, look right here, then we have it again, don't we? By making concrete suggestions, okay, critical of language, as to what they have in their farm, George soothes the confused. Interestingly, George is aware of the needs of the strength and work ethic of Lenny's attained dream. So, I guess the main thing here that I want you to convey is that we need to kind of be able to, okay, we need to be able to be critical of ao2. So ao2 up here, we can make sure that we're critical of what's happening. Okay? Critical of language. Okay? To do this, students, describe how the person talks. Think about what's using this imperative statement. This questioning, this repeated questioning suggests things like that are going to put you in the top band if you have ao4. So, just want to leave you, last couple of things. ao2, most really important. ao2 is worth 10% of this paper. Okay, the other 15% is for context in the reader. Okay, but for this one, ao2, 10% is very important. Those two. Okay, that's it, and I hope you've learned something from this.